Okay, yogis, welcome one more day for your practice. And once again, thank you to Ranjini for being such a lovely demo person. Settle down on your mats, sit wherever is comfortable. If you can manage it, a Vajrasan would be great. If you can't, sit cross-legged, wherever is comfortable. And just take a few seconds to get into your breath. Kind of disengage from the rest of the day. Then when you're ready, today let's start with around 5 to 6 rounds of alternate nostril breathing. This is just to get you a little calmer, and then we'll switch it to Kapalabhati. So for alternate nostril breathing, just uh, check the instructions first. Get your palms up and fold in your index, middle, and ring finger. So you're left with your thumb and your pinky finger. And you go close your right nostril, inhale through the left, then close your left and exhale through the right. So this is the simple one. Then again, inhale from the right, close your nostril, open the left, exhale from the left. So this is simple. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You want to add a degree of complication. When you inhale, you hold your breath for 5 counts and then you exhale. If you want to add a further degree of complication, after you exhale, you hold empty for 5 counts. So when you're inhaling, 5 counts, hold maybe 5 counts, exhale for more than 5 counts. So it could be 7, could be 10, could be 12, whatever you manage. So whenever you're ready, thumb and pinky finger, and close your right nostril with your right thumb. Inhale from your left and at your own count. So I know all of you would be at different kind of practices. You might want to hold, you might not want to hold. So just complete 5 rounds. Whenever you're finished, stay calm with your breath. Take a few breaths to kind of get out of the alternate nostril breathing. And we'll move to Kapalabhati. So I will request Ranjini to demonstrate first. So what you need to do is sit up tall, keep your shoulders relaxed, and then take 3/4 of a breath in, and then use your abs. So draw your abs in and up to forcefully exhale through the nose. And then the inhale again just comes automatic. You don't have to think about it. So Ranjini, could you just demonstrate Kapalabhati at your own pace? So great. So you probably can't see Ranjini's stomach moving in and out, but you might want, it's okay, don't worry. You might want to just be mindful of that forceful exhalation. So sometimes it'll sound like, so I don't know if this is audible, but you will feel, you will hear a sound when the air is leaving your nostril. Now you can be as quick or as slow as you want. So whenever you're ready, draw your spine up tall. And if you're experienced enough, go up to 50 pumpings. If you think you're getting dizzy, just stop and start breathing normally. If you're a beginner, 20 is just right for you. So pick whether you want to do 20, 50, or somewhere in between. Draw your spine tall, relax your shoulders, take 3/4 of a breath in, and start. When you're finished, get your breath back to normal. And if you want to get out of that feeling of tension that might have built up in your stomach or your back sometimes, take a long, deep breath in, hold it in for as long as you reasonably can, and then gently, slowly let it out. And then move over to the rear end of your mat and take a child's pose. Reach your palms forward. Stay heavy with your hips over your heels. Reach your spine forward. So feel that stretch on your spine. You want to go ahead and separate your knees. Go ahead and do that. You want to keep your knees together. You'll get a little rounding in your back, which is fine. As long as you can, if you can, reach your forehead to the mat, that's great. Then see if you can keep your palms about shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers, keep your index fingers parallel. Start energizing through your palms, which means push your palms down even more as you lift your elbows up even higher. And then lift your hips, tuck your toes in, push back into your first down dog. Bend your right knee, reach your left heel down even more, switch sides, bend your left knee, reach your right heel down even more, keep cycling, and with each cycle, See if you can draw your spine up even longer. So reach your tailbone even higher up and even further back. Then see if you can take your shoulders back towards your knees without compressing your upper back. And the way to do that is, the more you take your shoulders back, the more you're externally rotating your arms at the shoulders. So because you're taking your shoulders further back, your upper back wants to pop in. Because you're externally rotating your arms at your shoulders, your upper back wants to pop up towards the ceiling. So the two actions keep your shoulders stable, but at the same time, you are using your abs to draw your shoulders in towards your knees. Then stop cycling, reach your heels down further. Inhale, come to plank. Shoulders over wrists, hips in line with shoulders, chin up. Stay with your breath. Hold plank for a bit. And then once again, take your hips up and back, down dog. Ever so slowly, ever so gently. And then drop down to your knees and child's pose. Once again, hips up and back, tuck your toes in to down dog. Stay with your breath. Exhale when you're taking your tailbone up and back. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, drop down to your knees, knees under hips, shoulders over wrists. So walk your knees a little forward if they're not already under your hips. Inhale, take your tailbone up, take your chin up to cow. Drop your navel down towards the mat, but at the same time, keep your stomach tight. Exhale, tailbone in towards the chin, chin rounding in towards the chest. Your back is rounding into cat. So round your back as much as you can. Next inhale, back to cow. Exhale to cat. Tuck your chin in, tailbone pointing forward towards your chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to neutral. Inhale, right arm next to right ear, left toes up, left knee straight, left leg parallel to the floor. Reach through your right fingertips, reach through your left toes or your left heel. Try and hold that steadiness, that stable posture. Slowly release. Left arm next to left ear, right toes back, right knee straight. Don't hold your breath. Gently keep moving through your breath. Hold your posture with your breath. See if you can get your right heel up just a little more. So you're trying to keep your leg parallel to the floor. Slowly release. Tuck your toes in. Hips up and back, down dog. From here, get your right knee to your chest, but keep your tailbone moving back even more. So you're still maintaining a down dog, but you're getting your right knee into your chest, your right heel up towards your right hip. So pull that heel up. Then inhale to plank, so slide forward to plank, and then get your right foot forward between your palms. Keep your hips low, keep taking your heart forward, and then drop down on your left knee. Walk your left knee even further back. Inhale, either sweep your arms up and back, or just get your palms onto your front knee, whatever works. So you may not be able to go too far back. Stay within your limits, but see if you can get a stretch on the front of your body. Exhale, release your palms all the way back on either side of your front foot. Tuck your back toes in, pick up your back knee, right foot goes all the way back, hold plank. Drop down to your knees. Take your hips slightly back, bend your elbows, drop your heart down between your palms and chin. So knees, chest, chin. Stay with your breath. Keep your shoulders away from your ears and then completely lie down. Relax all 10 toes on the mat. Reach your toes further back on the mat. Push the mat forward with your palms. Inhale, come up to baby cobra. It's not very high. Then see if you can release your palms off the mat. So take it all into your abs. Keep sticking your toes on the mat. Release your palms down, tuck your toes in, come up through your knees, hips up and back, down dog. Staying with your down dog, keep your tailbone moving up and back. Keep your shoulders moving back towards your knees. Get your left knee in towards your chest. Keep your left heel in towards your left hip. Keep pushing the shoulders back. Stay with your breath. 3, 2, 1. Slide forward to plank. Keep that knee close to the chest. And then get your left foot all the way forward between your palms. Keep your hips low. Keep taking your heart forward. Bend your right knee. Drop your right knee down to the mat. Walk that right knee further back. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Take your palms either up vertically or maybe a little further back, if that helps. Slowly sweep your palms back all the way forward between on either side of your front foot. Tuck your toes in, take your back knee up. Left foot goes all the way back to plank. You got a choice, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. So you've already done knees, chest, chin, so you know how to do that. If you want, follow Ranjani in chaturanga. Keep your chin up and then all the way down to the mat. Inhale, slowly come up to Cobra. So keep your hip points down on the mat. Keep your elbows bent. Keep taking your heart up, shoulders away from your ears, your neck a natural extension of your spine. Slowly release all the way back down. Tuck your toes in. Come up through your knees, hips up and back to down dog. Take your right leg up as high as you can. Keep your hips neutral. Reach your toes even higher as you reach your left heel down towards the mat. Try not to open your right hip above your left hip. Keep reaching your right toes even higher, and then bring your right knee to your chest and glide into plank. One move. So move to plank, get your right knee to your chest. Keep taking the knee up towards your right armpit even more, and then right foot comes down between your palms. Left knee moves down. Inhale, sweep your arms up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, circle your palms down on either side of your front foot. Tuck your back knee in, pick up your back knee. So pick up your left knee, drop your left heel down, heel to arch, your feet are perpendicular, circle your left arm all the way across, open out, warrior two. Keep pushing your right hip down towards your right ankle. Keep pushing your left pinky toe into the mat. Increase the length of your spine, relax your shoulders, windmill your palms all the way back down on either side of your front foot. Front foot moves back to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, yogi's choice. All the way down to the mat. Relax all 10 toes on the mat. Slide your palms slightly back so your wrists are in line with your last rib to up dog. So push the mat down with your palms, straighten out your elbows. Keep taking your heart forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades in, neck a natural extension of your spine. And then slowly release all the way back down to the mat. Tuck your toes in, come up through your knees, hips up and back, down dog. Stay here with your breath for a bit. Take your left leg up. Reach through your left heel or your left toes. Keep your left hip aligned with your right hip. So don't open that left hip over the right hip. As you move to plank, shoulders over wrists, left knee comes close to the chest. Hold plank. Stay on your right tippy toes. Move that knee up towards your left armpit and then get your left foot all the way forward between your palms. Drop down on your right knee. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up and maybe back. Exhale, circle your palms on either side of your front foot. Pick up your back knee, drop your right heel down, heel to arch alignment, feet are perpendicular. Circle your right arm all the way over to warrior two on the other side. Push down with your right pinky toe. Left hip moves down towards your left ankle. Spine keeps growing tall, shoulders relaxed. Windmill your palms all the way across. Left foot goes all the way back to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, yogi's choice. Find yourself all the way down to the mat. Relax your palms, one on top of the other. Relax your forehead on your palms. Take a break. Leave your left arm where it is. Get your right arm next to you alongside your torso. And then bend your right knee in so your right heel comes close to your right hip. Then use your right palm to hold on to your right ankle from the outside. And then push that right foot back and down, keeping the right knee on the mat. Lift your heart up. Keep that pressure of the foot on the palm, so the foot keeps wanting to move back and down. If you've got the strength and if you can collect your abs, Release your left palm forward next to your left ear. Reach through your left fingertips. And if you don't want to do that, it's perfectly fine. You'll find it becomes easier if you keep pushing your right foot back and down. Slowly release your left forearm back down. Release your right foot slowly. And your right palm gets onto your left palm, forehead on your palms, relax. When you're ready, we do the other side. So get your left arm next to your torso alongside your body. Bend your left knee in, get your left heel close to your hip. Hold on to your left ankle with your left palm. Push that left foot back and down. That should engage your left shoulder. Keep getting your heart up. If you feel it's possible, release your right arm next to your right ear. Reach up and forward with your right fingertips. Stay with your breath. Keep your left knee on the mat as far as possible. If you want to start picking up your left knee, stay with your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly release your right arm. Release your left foot. Palm on top of palm, forehead on your palm. Relax. When you're ready, gently push through child's pose. Let's take a break in child's pose. And then to down dog. Take your right leg up. Right foot up to the ceiling. Right knee straight. Open your right hip over your left hip. Bend your right knee. But keep pushing your right shoulder back. So don't let your right shoulder keep popping forwards. Try and keep your shoulders level. It's just your hip, that right hip that goes over your right knee, right hip, left hip. Then when you're ready, circle your right knee towards your right elbow, move to plank. Pull the knee up towards your armpit and then release the foot forward in between your palms. Drop down on your left knee. Inhale, sweep up, Anjaneyasana. See if you can go into a slightly deeper bend with each back bend, with each Anjaneyasana. Slowly release your palms back down on either side of your front foot. Pick up your left knee, drop your left heel down, heel to arch alignment. Open up, warrior two. Drop your left palm down, right palm over and across. Reverse your warrior. Make sure your left knee is straight. Your right hip moves towards the right ankle. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Exhale, intense side stretch. So you can stay with your right forearm on your right thigh, or you can reach your right palm to your right ankle. Yogi's choice. Stay with your breath. Come back, warrior two. Windmill your arms around. Right foot goes all the way back to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. All the way down to the mat. Get your arms alongside you. Bend your knees, get both your heels towards your hips. See if you can hold on to both your ankles with your respective palms. If you need to use a belt or a towel, go ahead, do that. So hook the belt or the towel around your ankles and then hold on to the belt with your palms. When you're ready, keep your knees on the mat, so don't lift your knees just yet. Just push your feet back and down. When you do that, you should feel your elbows extending. You should feel the stretch on your shoulders, the front of your shoulders. And the more you push your feet back and down, the more your heart starts rising up. When you think you've reached your limit, point your toes up towards your ceiling. Start moving your toes up towards the ceiling. Get your knees off the mat. Take your heart up towards the ceiling. Hold steady. Don't hold your breath. Gentle inhales, gentle exhales. When you're ready, slowly get your knees back down on the mat. Release your ankles. Get your toes back onto the mat. Get your palms in front of you. Palm on top of palm. Relax your forehead on your palms. Push back through your knees to down dog. So get your palms under your shoulders. Come up through your knees to down dog. Take your left leg up. Open your left hip over your right hip. Bend your right knee. Take your right knee higher up towards the ceiling. Keep your left heel close to your left hip. Make sure your left shoulder is not popping forwards. So try and align your left shoulder with your right shoulder. When you're ready, get your left knee towards your left elbow. Plank. Pull your left knee up towards your left armpit. Left foot all the way forward between your palms. Drop down on your right knee. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up and back. Release your palms on either side of your front foot. Tuck your back toes in. Right knee off the mat. Drop your right heel down, heel to arch alignment, feet are perpendicular. Circle your right palm all the way to warrior two. Drop your right palm, circle your left palm overhead. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, left forearm on left thigh. Circle your right palm over and across. Keep pushing your right shoulder back. Optional, left palm moves down to left ankle. Stay with your breath. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Windmill your palms all the way on either side of your front foot. Get your left foot all the way back to plank. Stay with your breath. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, yogi's choice. All the way down to the mat. Reach your arms forward on either side of your ears. Inhale, take your palms up, take your toes up. So you're on your navel. Reach even higher with your toes. Keep your knees straight. Reach even higher and forward with your fingertips. Stay with your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Palm on top of palm. Let your forehead rest on your palm. Few deep breaths here. Slowly move back to child's pose. When you're ready, tuck your toes in, hips up and back, down dog. Take your right leg up, reach through your toes. Right hip over left hip. So open your right hip, bend your right knee, take your right knee even higher up. If you want, stay here. If you want, flip your dog. So right foot goes all the way over and down. Reach your right arm over and across, and then maybe down, as far down as you can. Gently unflip your dog, but keep your right knee circling up. So get your palm down, keep your right knee up, and then see if you can thread the needle, which means get your right knee between your palms and your legs, yes, and your right foot all the way over to the left. If you want, stay here. If you want, release your left palm up towards the sky. Keep your hips moving up towards the sky. Slowly release your left palm back down. Pull your right knee in towards the chest and then right foot all the way forward between your palms. Drop down on your left knee. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, palms on either side of your front foot. Tuck your back toes in, pick up your back knee, drop your left heel down, heel to arch, open out, warrior two. Straighten out your right knee, move to triangle. So reach forward first with your right palm. Keep your left shoulder moving back. Keep reaching forward more and more and more. Then circle your right palm down, left palm up to triangle. Stay with your breath. When you're ready, circle back. Bend your right knee. Warrior two. Can either choose to stay here or if you want, attempt a half moon. So get your left palm on your left hip. Right palm slides forward and place it in front of your right big toe, 8 inches ahead, slightly to the right. Left foot drags in halfway. Left shoulder squares over your right shoulder. So left shoulder moves towards the wall behind. When you're ready, float your left leg up, straighten your right knee. Stay with your breath. can choose to keep looking down at your right thumb or up at the sky. If you want, release your left palm up. Slowly float back, warrior two. Windmill your palms on either side of your front foot. Right foot goes all the way back to plank. Optional knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, or just meet all the way down on the mat, wherever your energy takes you. Get your arms alongside your torso. Keep your palms facing down. And then slide your palms in under your thighs. So you're literally, your torso is resting on your elbows. When you're ready, keeping your knees straight, float your toes up. So you're pushing down into your chin, you're pushing down into your shoulders, you're pushing down into your upper arms, but you're taking your knees up, you're taking your toes up, keep your knees straight. Reach back even more with your toes as you keep taking your toes up. Stay with your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Release your palms from underneath your thighs, palm on top of palm. Relax your forehead on your palms. So release your palms from underneath of you. Get your palms on top of your palms, your palm on top of your palm, sorry. And your forehead on your palm. Stay with your breath. When you're ready, push back to down dog. Take your left leg up. Your left hip over your right hip. Bend your left knee in. Keep taking your left knee even higher. You can stop here if you want. Flip your dog. Reach your left arm all the way forwards and maybe down. Slowly unflip your dog. Get your left knee to your chest and then thread the needle. Left foot all the way forward next to your right palm. And then see if you can release your right arm up and across. So rotate up and across. Keep taking your hips even higher to collapsed star or fallen star. And then slowly release. Get your right knee in towards your chest. Get your left foot all the way forward between your palms. Drop down on your right knee. Inhale, take your arms all the way up and back. Exhale, release your palms all the way forward. Tuck your back toes in, pick up your back knee. Drop your right heel down, heel to arch, open out, warrior two. On the other side. Stay with your breath. Straighten your left knee. Straighten your left knee. Reach forward with your left fingertips. Keep reaching forward more and more and more. And then circle your left palm down, right palm up to triangle. Keep your right shoulder moving back. Stay strong, stay powerful. Circle back, warrior two. If you want, just stay in warrior two. If you want half moon, right palm to right hip, left palm ahead of your left big toe, 8 inches, and a little to the left. Drag your right foot in halfway. Square your right shoulder over your left shoulder. Float your right leg up. Straighten your left knee. If you want, release your right palm up to the sky. Enjoy your half moon. Flex your right ankle as much as you can. Externally rotate your left thigh. Stay with your breath. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to warrior two. Windmill your arms around. Get your left foot all the way back to plank. Optional knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, or just come down on the mat. From chaturanga all the way down to the mat. When you're ready, keep your arms alongside you or palm on top of palm in front of you, whatever works. Okay. Bend your right knee so that your sole of your right foot is facing up towards the ceiling. Get your left thigh on top of your right foot. Keep your left knee straight. Reach through your left toes. Try and keep your left hip point level with your right hip point. So you don't want your left hip point moving up. You want it facing down towards the mat. Stay with your breath. When you're ready, slowly release. Take a moment to catch your breath. And now let's move to the other side. So bend your left knee, get your right thigh on top of your left foot. Keep your right hip point moving down, your right hip level with your left hip. Stay with your breath. Reach through with your right toes. If you notice, we're quietening things down a bit. Slowly release. Gently move back to child's pose. Keep your knees apart so that you have more space for your spine to fall between your knees, so that you can reach further forward with your fingertips. You're really stretching out your spine. I'm keeping it active because I want an active recovery. Stay with your breath. When you're ready, slowly get to all fours. So knees under hips, shoulders over wrists. Now keep your knees, your hips over your knees, and just drop down to your elbows. So you might have to walk your elbows slightly forward, which is fine, but keep your hips over your knees. Then keep walking your elbows forward so that you start reaching your heart down towards the mat. And it's perfectly fine. Let your upper back collapse. It's okay. Keep reaching your heart down. If you want, bend your elbows, get a namaste going behind your neck. You don't want to do that, that's fine too. But keep your hips over your knees. Feel the stretch on the front of your heart. Feel the compression on your upper back. So you're still doing a kind of back bend. Then see if you can slowly start descending even your lower ribs down to the mat without pushing your tailbone forward or anywhere. So your tailbone keeps going back and up. See if you can keep releasing your heart and your lower ribs down to the mat. See if you can keep sliding gently your elbows forward to keep the stretch in your triceps. When you're ready, slowly let it go. So lie down completely on your stomach. So just keep your spine neutral. So lie down on your stomach, palm on top of palm, forehead on your palm, crocodile. When you're ready, extend your left arm to the side, 90 degrees from your torso. So your left arm, yeah. Stick your palm on the mat. And then sticking your palm on the mat, turns towards the right. So you're going to feel the compression in your left shoulder. So turn to the right, very good, as much as you can. Then bend both your knees and then rotate your right knee up to the sky. Keep your right foot on the mat. Keep your feet together as far as possible. So it's Baddha Konasana. It's funky Baddha Konasana. And your right knee keeps traveling up to the sky and maybe across. If you want, rotate your right arm across so that it's suspending over your left palm. If you can, get your fingertips to meet. If you can't, that's fine. Just leave it suspended. Just 5 breaths here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Back to lying on your stomach. And this time, take your right arm to the side, Same thing on the other side. Stick your right palm to the floor, so don't let it move forward when you turn. When you're ready, turn to your left. Bend both your knees in. Get into Baddha Konasana. And then if you want, left arm rotates across. Once again, feel the stretch in front of your heart, but this time it's slightly different from the earlier one. This works more across the shoulders. The earlier one worked more across the sternum. Five deep breaths here. When you're ready, slowly release. Get into your most comfortable Shavasana. So you could be on your belly, you could be on your back, whatever works. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Let it all go, completely relax. Let your ankles go floppy, let your feet go floppy, relax your knees. Relax your hips, relax your spine, relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Then see if you can relax your eyeballs, your tongue, your throat. Sometimes you tend to grip your glutes. Let it all go. Start becoming aware of your breath. Deeper inhales, deeper exhales. When you're ready, take one nice long deep breath in. And then as you hold your breath, gently start moving your toes and fingers, circling your toes, moving your fingers. When you're ready to exhale, bend your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze, gently rock from side to side. Feel the release and tension on your spine. Roll over to your right, turn your face down, blink your eyes open, come back to seated, wherever is comfortable. Palms in front of your heart, close your eyes. Back bends are always important for opening the heart, losing our inhibitions, exposing our vulnerability, in spite of which we hold the back bends. Hopefully, this practice will make you a little more fearless, a little more able to face the world. Interlace your fingers, inhale, take it all the way up. One last stretch. And let it go. Namaste, yogis. As always, lovely to practice with you. Hopefully, see you on Sunday. Huge vote of thanks to Ranjani for demoing for me while I'm a little out of action.